everybody. So today's another episode of Movie Nerds Club. This is the monthly show where a bunch of my friends and I, we all pick a topic and we talk about it. So make sure that you check out all the other videos from all my fellow members of the Movie Nerds Club, and I'll put that all in the description. Today we're talking action and female-led action movies because Wonder Woman is finally coming out. This is so exciting. After delay for over a year, finally are getting to see Wonder Woman. Hopefully some people will be able to safely go to a theater, or you can watch it at home on HBO Max. And so we are so excited about that. I loved the first Wonder Woman. You'll hear about it here on this list. So let's talk about my favorite female-led action movies. And there's going to be some debate between this. We had some debate amongst our group members about what actually constitutes a lead, because sometimes you have ensemble films, and so what counts for what, and so that's open to a certain degree of interpretation. So here we go. Here are my 5 picks of what I liked the most. So here we go. Number 5, I have Aliens. And the only reason this is at number 5 is just because, to be frank, I haven't seen it in a while and I didn't have time to rewatch it for this ranking. But it's a really, really good classic science fiction action film where you have Ripley going down to this planet to investigate the aliens, and that she faced off in the first one that's more of like a horror type movie, and all of the craziness that happens on that planet. And it's really good. It's really good. And certainly Ripley is one of the most kick butt of all of the female action heroes that we've ever had on screen. You've got to include Ripley. And I think that the reason why I picked her over Sarah Connor in Terminator is because she's more obviously the lead in Aliens than compared to Terminator. But I really like Sarah Connor in the first 2 Terminator films with Linda Hamilton. So that would be made an honorable mention. I also thought about doing Rebecca Ferguson in Mission Impossible Rogue Nation, because this is some really great action in that movie as well, but definitely not the lead character. Okay, the number 4, I have Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl. I wasn't a big fan of this franchise as it went along, but I love this first film. I think it's kind of a modern day Princess Bride. I think it's so entertaining, and I really think it's an ensemble film. I think that for the most part, that Johnny Depp and Orlando Bloom and Keira Knightley all have about the same amount of time for their characters on screen. So I felt comfortable calling this a lead female-led action film. And I think that Elizabeth is such a fun character in this film. Throughout the whole series, she's one of the best parts of the series. And she has some great fights, some great kind of sassy lines about her corsets and everything like that. So I got to go with Pirates of the Caribbean for number 4. For 3, I have Mad Max Fury Road. Even though it has Mad Max in its title, really, I think the lead character is Furiosa, played by Charlize Theron. She's the emotional core of the movie. She's the one that's trying to subvert Joe, the bad guy, and she's trying to rescue these women, and it's so devastating kind of what happens, but it's so visceral and intense and exciting. So I really enjoy it. So there you go at number 3. Number 2, maybe one that other people might not think of because it's an animated film, but I have The Incredibles 2 as my number 2 choice. The first one was about Mr. Incredible going off and kind of discovering himself. And this time it's Elastigirl's time. It's Mrs. Incredible's time to go and learn about herself, and for her husband to learn about what it's like to be at home and raise the kids full time. And so I really enjoyed that dynamic. I really enjoyed her character as she comes to understand more about who she is, and just some really, really great animated action in this movie, some of the best I've ever seen. Particularly the whole scene on the train was really good. And so, yeah, I really enjoy this film. My number one, of course, has to be Wonder Woman. I love Wonder Woman. I think it is such a sweet film, that I love the fact that you don't lose any of her femininity by the fact that she's also super kick butt and a trained warrior. And not that all femininity is explored the same way, but I just liked the fact that she was still sweet and still kissing babies, and she wasn't had to be turned into a man in order to be awesome. And I just felt so much for her when this illusion that she's had about the fact that Ares is controlling and making humans do all this horrible stuff. And then when she realizes that it's by her own choice and how devastating that is, it always makes me cry whenever I watch this movie. I think it's so well done. And I mean, No Man's Land has got to be the best action, one of the best action scenes, period. Not even just by a woman. It's so good, and I just love it. I mean, I'm really excited for this new one, but I also am a little nervous because I just love the first one so much. So we'll see how it goes. But I loved it. So there you go. That is my top 5 female-led action movies. So let me know what your picks would be in the comments. What do you think of my picks? Just my picks. So I'd love to hear yours. And please check out all of my friends in Movie Nerds Club, their lists. And please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel. Please consider becoming a patron. I really appreciate that. Also have a merch store, which has tons of festive designs. I'm even wearing one right now. Let me like Fran Loves Maxwell from the nanny. So check out the merch. I'd really appreciate that if you're looking for some awesome items to get your loved ones this holiday season. So check it. So thanks so much, and we'll talk to you all later. Bye, everyone.